Thank you. Hi, I'm Joey, and my story started right after I finished engineering school, and I finally had a minute to look around. And I don't know about you, but I did not like what I saw. The world is not doing okay. However, there are lots of NGOs that are trying to make a big difference, and this is where I went initially. Then I found out that these guys actually have even more challenges than I had thought. To take a small example, to work with the refugees out of the Syrian crisis, about 6 million refugees, the NGOs that try to do something actually asked for $7.4 billion US dollars in 2015 alone, except that they only got 46% of that. We have a shortage of funding, which means that there is increased competition. Only the NGOs that are able to prove that they have high levels of accountability, transparency, and efficiency will be able to survive. However, these guys, most of the small to medium NGOs, they don't have the expertise, or the skills, or the staff, or even find the tools to be able to achieve these objectives. Meet Jellyfish. It allows the entire project team, from the project manager to the social workers, to be able to collaborate on the project finances. It would give this project manager and the program manager easy, single-click reports. They can even share their project dashboard with their donors, board, and stakeholders in real time for maximum transparency. Without Jellyfish, these guys are stuck between accounting software, which are very, very well done, except that they are targeted to accountants, or maybe personal budgeting apps, which are user-friendly, but they cannot really be applied to managing projects. Which is why 74% of those project managers end up trying to use Excel to come up with graphs and reports, which takes them a lot of time. Or they have to wait for their accountant to pass by their office once a month or once a quarter to get a slight example of what's happening with their data. Jellyfish offers a personal budgeting experience, a really easy to use app. It complements the existing accounting software, and basically it replaces the hassle of Microsoft Excel. 60% of the people that we talked to said that they had this problem. In order to monetize that, we've thought of a freemium plan for single project managers working on just one project, but also 3 paid subscription plans of $30, $50, and $100 based on the number of users and projects that these guys are handling. On top of that, we are also looking at a fee-based consulting and training service. Trying to do some market sizing for 250,000 NGOs in the MENA region, we're looking at a $90 million, just for the subscription-based model, a $90 million addressable market. And for more than 5 million nonprofits worldwide, that goes up to 1.8 billion. After doing our interviews, 13 nonprofits eventually signed up to our private beta testing pilot phase, and they've been using it since then, giving us feedback for us to optimize the platform. Our target for 2016 is to acquire 500 NGOs in the MENA, grow that to 2,500 in 2017, and then to 10,000 NGOs the third year, which is a bit less than 10% of our addressable market. The second year, we're planning to break even, and the third year, we would have enough data to actually start monetizing data analytics. We self-funded the creation of the MVP and the market studies with the 25K from Bootcamp and their support. We want to make sure that we are market ready. And we're looking to raise 500,000 to cover the gap for the next 2 years, year and a half, basically. We think now is the perfect time to invest in such a product in the region. First of all, because of the influx of money that is coming to NGOs. Second of all, because of the high requirements in professionalism and transparency required by donors, and especially the internet penetration and app usage among individuals. These guys are now ready to start using such apps for work. Teddy and I have been building web apps since 2009 when we founded GT Logic. We tried to launch 2 apps after that. Track Logic, which is an expense and time tracking app, but they failed for that. We learned a lot. We tried to work with Case Management, which is actually a CRM for nonprofits. In 2012, we successfully launched Lectivity, and we are now ready to start going regional and global with Jellyfish. Thank you.